Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here, and I do hope you're having a great day. I've got two nice trumpets here I want to demo really quickly. Going to get right into playing. This is Shires TRQ10S. I believe it is. TRQS10. They call it the Q. Very much like a Strad. Very much in sound like a Strad. Bell size, flare, valves, tuning slide. You can get a Bach Strad slide in here. Not the perfect fit, but that's just how close they are. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway, very nice sound. Going to start off playing something relatively legit sounding. Joyful, Joyful. I know it's a very easy song. I'm just struggling with my lip this week. This is a Monette BL. What's it got? About a 20 drill, relatively shadow, but gets a nice full sound because it's got such a big drill sound. At least that's my feeling. I'll play it first on the Q, and then we will go to the second horn that we're playing. This is an Edwards Gen 2. Look at the difference in bell size. Huge horn, just a very common type horn here. All right, the Shires Q, and with the Monette BL mouthpiece. Okay, and we will do that same thing with the Edwards Gen 2. Now this horn, I will have to say, is not like a Strad. Much larger bell, much larger bell flare, heavier bell. This is a marvelous horn. If you look at both of these horns are for sale. I've got 3 Strads. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 extra tuning slides that work with the Strad. Sterling silver, square. I've got oval bronze, nickel silver. And with all of that, I can tweak my Strad so well. I just have a big project with them, actually. So this wonderful Gen 2 and the excellent Shires Q are on the auction block, so to speak. Okay, Joyful, Joyful with this marvelous horn. Big horn, 462 bore. One of the easiest horns I've ever tried to play and to fill, because I'm not a big wind guy. But we'll do Joyful, Joyful with it and the Monette BL mouthpiece. Okay, I am not a legit player, but we tried to give a little tonguing in there, a little crispness, and a little range so you can see what the horn can do in that type situation. Okay, if you are going to be soloing with a small group, it would be hard to beat this mouthpiece for quality. Rather a deep V, but a very modest drill size, about a 24, I think. Very hard to measure also. I've got my trustworthy measurer here. What are we coming up with today? probably about a 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, yeah, probably about a 24, but it actually starts in at a slope as it goes down. How could we do that? Oh yeah, like this. And since it's sloping in, it's really hard to, doesn't have a definite throat point like some other mouthpieces like this, which has no throat at all. Okay, anyway, marvelous piece. Trent Austin, and made it years ago, I think, with Peter Pickett. They work together. Great piece. It's the Trent Austin TF. We'll use it first for more of a slightly smaller room sound. Great solo sound with the Shires Q. Great mouthpiece, great horn, great horn. Okay, back to the Edwards Gen 2. Edwards has got the X13 out right now that is a very, very cutting edge horn. They should never have quit making the Gen 2. Yeah, I just don't think you can make a better trumpet for the standard style, you know, with the regular tuning slide. You can alternate bells with this. Of course, they're not making the bells anymore, so it's just what you can pick up. Not that you'd need anything else. I do have two tuning slides. I think this is a 343, and then I've also got a 351 if you like a little more easy blow in your lead pipe area. Fantastic horns. Okay, the Austin Custom Brass Trent Austin Trumpet Flugel. That's the ACBTATF with the Edwards Gen 2. Okay, I've got a little sound system here. What is it? It's a Pro FX, and I use it primarily for reverb. With my voice, I just try and get what I think my voice sounds like. With the trumpet, I try and get what I think the trumpet sounds like. I'm not overloading it with low sounds, nor with high, just trying to get a standard trumpet sound. But I am in a small room, played for years with like an Apple phone recording, and I just couldn't stand the fact that there was no reverb. If we were in a large symphony hall and we were demoing these horns, there would be just a little bit of echo when you finished, you know, as it filled the place. And that reverb is the reason I use the system, is to try and get a little more of a live sound with it. Okay. Now, I'm going to use just to show you, when we started off with the Monette BL, that's really gets a very strong sound. You could definitely use that in a legit setting, you know. We've went a little bit deeper, a little bit softer sound with the TATF, although it's really not like your average trumpet flugel. But now this one is really a trumpet flugel mouthpiece. If you're in a very very small setting, restaurant and bar, and you just need something that will not blow people out, this is the one. And this is the Reeves C2J. And we'll also give you an idea what it sounds like on the Shires and then the Edwards Gen 2. Isn't that pretty? Just going to play a little more of that. Such a nice sound. Nice sound. And boy, you get a big, heavy gauge bell with this mouthpiece. Should really sound just like somebody's playing honey. All right, got lost there for a minute. Sorry about that. Wonderful horns, the Shires Q and the Edwards Gen 2. Folks, as always, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. If you're interested any more in those horns, if you go down to the comment area, first line will take you to a link to where they're for sale, if they're still for sale. And if you go further than that, what I'll do is I'll label each song. If you just want to hear the Shires or if you just want to hear the Edwards, you can just tap on the spaces where we're playing each song with each mouthpiece. Should be 6 sections down there that you can choose between. Again, do take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful and safe 4th of July.